Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. Well, to make a long story short, Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith who was so powerful that he could actually use the Force to influence midi-chlorians to prolong someone's life indefinitely, or even create new life from nothing. Now, we're of course not the ones to say whether or not that's actually possible, and even if it was, we certainly wouldn't want to be the ones to teach you how to do it. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities. Some, including us here at Journey to the Microcosmos, consider to be unnatural. But what we can teach you is more about midi-chlorians, those powerful little beings that hold the secrets of the Force. Midi-chlorians are sentient, microscopic organisms that reside inside each and every living cell of your body, and it's believed they originated at the wellspring of life, a mystical world located in the center of the galaxy. Over thousands of years, we have come to depend on midi-chlorians just as they have come to depend on us. We have developed a symbiotic relationship. We are two life forms living together. Well, actually, we are way more than just two life forms. A person's midi-chlorian count is determined not by the number of midi-chlorians in their body, but by the number of midi-chlorians per cell in their body. And the average person's midi-chlorian count is around 2,500, which means they have about 2,500 midi-chlorians packed into each one of the trillions of cells in their body. If you're curious about your own midi-chlorian count, the easiest way to figure that out is with a simple blood test. For most people, though, knowing their midi-chlorian count isn't all that important. You can lead just as healthy a life with a count of 1,500 as you can with a count of 7,000. Personally, I'm at about 3,700, for those of you who might be wondering. When you start to get to counts closer to 10,000, well, that's when things start to become interesting. You see, the higher your midi-chlorian count is, the more likely you are to be able to connect with the Force, that energy field created by all living things, a field that surrounds us and penetrates us and binds the whole frickin' galaxy together. And for those people with midi-chlorian counts around 10,000, the chances of being able to harness and use the Force are so high that if their skills are discovered at a young enough age, they have a good chance of being trained to become a Jedi. In fact, all of the samples we're looking at today come from the collections stored in the archives at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. This sample here was taken from Jedi Master Bala Ropal when he was just 3 years old, and it shows that he had a midi-chlorian count of just over 11,000, putting him somewhere around Jedi Master Plo Koon, but far below that of Anakin Skywalker, who has a count of well over 20,000. Now obviously, not all of us get to be Jedi, and you shouldn't feel like bantha fodder if your midi-chlorian count is lower than average. People with lower midi-chlorian counts have been known to be Force sensitive in the past, even if it's not quite as common. But looking at the bigger picture, we must remember that without midi-chlorians, life could not exist, and without them, we would have no knowledge of the Force at all. The midi-chlorians are continually speaking to us, telling us the will of the Force, and with time, you can also learn to quiet your mind and hear them speaking to you. In those moments, when I'm trying to sit back and quiet my mind, I always find it helpful to reflect on the words of the great Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn. Your focus determines your reality. Thank you for coming on this journey with us as we explore the unseen world that surrounds us. And may the Force be with you. Also, thank you to all of our patrons on Patreon, all of these people who let us, do this on April 1st, when maybe we all need a little bit of relaxation and distraction. If you'd like to see more from our Jedi Master of Microscopes, James WEISS, check out Jam and Germs on Instagram. And if you would like to follow us deeper into the galaxy that lies just beneath our sight, you can go to youtube.com/microcosmos.